Hello student, today I have brought a video on the topic of force on a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field. When a current carrying conductor placed inside a magnetic field, it experiences a force. That force is used to make the electric motor, and this force is utilized to make the electric motor that we use in various purposes. This experiment, this activity that is we going to describe is very useful. On the basis of this fact, electric motor is formed. Now I am going to discuss the activity that is given in the activity 7 of chapter 13. Here we have learned that the electric current flowing through a conductor produce a magnetic field. That we discuss in detail how the magnetic field is produced by a current carrying conductor, and in the shape of state, when it is state conductor, when it is a circular loop, when it is a solenoid, the current carrying conductor produce electric field. This field so produce exert a force on the magnet placed in the conductor, near the conductor. This field that is produced by the current carrying conductor also exert a force, on a magnet placed in the near the conductor. French scientist André Marie Ampère suggested that the magnet must also exert equal and opposite force on the current carrying conductor, because when two magnets are placed near, they repel each other like poles. Similarly, when a current carrying conductor placed inside the magnetic field, the magnet also exerts a force, and the force exerted by the magnet is experienced by the current carrying conductor, and he observes some mechanical force, and it is equal and opposite to the force on the current carrying conductor. The force due to the magnetic field acting on the current carrying conductor can be demonstrated through this following activity that is given in the chapter and activity 13.7. Now going to discuss about the activity to understand the fact how the magnetic field exerts a force on the current carrying conductor when placed inside it. Here the activity setup is that, and going to discuss how the activity is performed. Look here. Take a small aluminum rod. It is an aluminum rod here. Which is 5 cm long. Using two connecting wire, suspended it horizontally from a stand as shown in the figure. It is given here how it is horizontally suspended. Look here. It is the 5 cm aluminum rod, and it is connected, hang with the stand, and connected to a battery and circuit and rheostat. Now place a strong horseshoe magnet. Here a horseshoe magnet is placed inside such that in a way that the rod lies between the two poles of the magnet, such that the rod of the aluminum rod placed perpendicular to the magnetic field produced by the horseshoe magnet. Field directed upward, and the field of magnetic field, the north pole is here north pole, and the south pole. So the magnetic field produced by the horseshoe magnet is directed from upward direction, from north to south pole direction, and the current here flowing from B to A. For this, put the north pole of the magnet vertically below the south pole, vertically above the aluminum rod. Connect the aluminum rod in series with a battery, key, and the rheostat. Now pass a current through the aluminum rod from B to A. The current is passing from B to A, and the magnetic field is from upward direction, north pole to southward direction. Now we have observed that the current carrying conductor moves, observe a force and moving, and which is suspended from the stand. Now look here. Here the direction of current is from B to A, and the direction of magnetic field in this direction. Here it is in the direction of the magnetic field here, from north to south, and the direction of the magnetic current is in this direction. It is mutually perpendicular, and now the current. What is the direction of the current? Direction of the force exerted on the aluminum rod we can understand by the Fleming left hand rule. And what is the relationship with the direction of magnetic field that is produced by the horseshoe magnet and the direction of current that is perpendicular to the magnetic field, and how the magnetic field, how the current carrying conductor observe a force, and what is the direction that is given by the another force. That three forces are mutually perpendicular to each other, and the relationship is expressed, illustrated with the help of Fleming left hand rule. Now, this fact is given that the Fleming left hand rule, how the direction of magnetic field and the direction of current in the conductor and the direction of force exerted on the conductor is applied, and what is the relationship given by the Fleming left hand rule. According to this rule, stretch the thumb, forefinger and middle finger of our left hand such that here it is the thumb, it is the forefinger, it is the middle finger, and it is given that the forefinger is the direction of forefinger is the direction of magnetic field, and it is the direction of current. Middle finger is the direction of current. The middle finger, it is the forefinger, and it is the thumb, and it is our left hand. And the left hand rules, Fleming left hand rules reveal that what is the relationship between magnetic field, direction of current, and the direction of force exerted on the conductor. According to the rules, state the thumb, forefinger and middle finger of our left hand such that they are mutually perpendicular. These are mutually perpendicular. Forefinger, middle finger and the thumb, both three fingers of the left hand is mutually perpendicular, and these fingers are in this position. If the forefinger point in the direction of magnetic field, that the forefinger point in the direction of magnetic field, middle finger point in the direction of current, then the thumb will point in the direction of motion or the direction of force acting exerted on the conductor. That is the relationship with the direction of magnetic field, direction of current and direction of force exerted on the conductor. That is the Fleming left hand rule. Here we can also observe that the direction of current, direction of magnetic field and direction of thumb, the three forces are mutually perpendicular, and it is similar analog of the three fingers of our left hand. That is expressed, that is known as the Fleming left hand rules. This activity is also demonstrated by us in the video. We can see how the current carrying conductor observe a force when placed in the magnetic field. That will be seen in the next. And now here the direction is given here. A force exerted on the conductor here, and it is the field. It is the field of the magnetic field. It is the magnetic field, direction of magnetic field here. Direction of magnetic field. It is the force that exerted on the conductor, and here the conductor and the direction of current in the conductor in this direction. The three fingers are mutually perpendicular, and the force are also mutually perpendicular, and it is expressed on the basis of Fleming left hand rule. This fact is also illustrated. My video, you can see my video that is given along with slide. Hello student, today I am going to demonstrate an experiment that is related to magnetism and electricity. That is the electrical effect of magnetic effect of electric current. In this demonstration, I will show you how the force exerted on a current carrying conductor when placed inside a magnetic field. Here, look here. Here is a current carrying conductor. It is a conductor. Look here, it is a conductor, and it is joined to the connecting wire, and that is joined to the battery. It is a battery. Now, it is a horseshoe magnet. Here pole is here, and the directionally magnetic field is from this direction, this into this, from north to south, and it is placed inside in the magnetic field of a horseshoe magnet. Now, it is non-magnetic substance which is not attracted by the magnet. But when its current is passed through in the conductor, the force exerted on it due to the magnetic field and it flickering, kicking. Just I am going to join the circuit. Here the circuit here, and I am going to join the circuit like that. Here the circuit here, I am going to join the circuit. You see the flickering, the force exerted on the conductor is a conductor due to the magnetic force of the magnet. Look here, I am going to, now, here we can see how the force is exerted on the conductor. Look here, how the force is exerted on the conductor. You can see the force is acting towards the forward direction, in this direction. Now, here we can observe it. When the pole is changed, when the direction is, current direction is this into the this end, from this end to this end. When that pole is changed, the flickering of the conductor is changed. The force is acting in reverse direction. You can see like that. I am going to change the direction of the electric current. When the pole is changed, when the polarity of the battery is changed, then the direction is changed. Now you can see that force exerted. It is force exerted in this direction. Previously force is exerted in this direction, and now if the pole is changed, then force is exerted in this direction. Now look here. You can see. That is the objective of this demonstration. Here the direction of magnetic current in downward direction, and current is flowing in this direction. This direction of the magnetic field, and direction of the current, and direction of the force exerted on the conductor is illustrated by the Fleming left-hand Fleming rules. Here the forefinger, it is the four fingers, it is the thumb, it is the middle finger. Now, when the four fingers, that is four fingers, middle finger and the thumb is stretched mutually perpendicular to each other, it is the direction of the magnetic current. It is the direction of the magnetic field. It is the direction of the current. Then it is the direction of the force exerted on it. That is the relationship of the direction of magnetic field and direction of current in the conductor and the direction of force exerted on the conductor. That is given by the Fleming left hand rules. Fleming left hand rule stated that when the left hand, the four fingers, thumb and middle finger is stretched mutually perpendicular, and the direction of magnetic force is represented by the four fingers, and the direction of current is represented by the middle finger, then the force exerted on the conductor is represented by the thumb. That is the Fleming left hand rule that establishes the relationship between the direction of the magnetic field, direction of the current in the conductor, and the direction of force exerted on the conductor. That is the Fleming left hand rule, and it is the experiment that demonstrated that how the magnetic field, when the current carrying conductor is placed inside the magnetic field, how the force is exerted on the current carrying. You can see like that. Here again we are going to illustrate. Look here. The flickering of the conductor is observed. Okay. Now the flickering of the and the flickering and reflecting is reversed. When the magnetic pole is reversed, direction is reversed, then now look at here. How? Now how? The force is exerted on it. Now look here. This is the objective of the force exerted on a current carrying conductor when placed inside a magnetic field. Okay, thank you.